Hello, hello, everybody. Let me close up Crispy Doom for a moment. Actually, I'll just mute Crispy Doom for a second. So, we are back with day 112. Nope. Hello, Brett. I see you there. Hello. Already got people in chat. Very nice to see. But yeah, we're just gonna close the, We're gonna mute the MIDI synth for a second. So we are back with day 112 of the idgames archive playthrough. Currently, however, there are some slight changes. We are now streaming to YouTube instead of to Twitch. That is mostly because I had two streaming goals and I felt like, or the archive playthrough being one of them, and I felt like the other streaming goal would interfere with the archive playthrough. I'd say more desires and goals. Uh, the other thing I wanted to do with my streaming, I felt like it would interfere with the archive playthrough, uh, in a way that it'd probably be best if they were on separate platforms. So here we are. The other goal is just variety streaming. That's all. I felt like if I started variety streaming, then the archive playthrough would kind of kill the variety streaming and vice versa. So I decided to separate them to separate platforms. That's all. But anyways, we're gonna close Crispy Doom for now, and I'm gonna unmute the MIDI processor. Yes, that's right, Brad. Stream VODs are autosaved. You're very correct there. So anyways, so last time we were on page 140. And we got down to AS Doom, and we did not finish AS Doom. So we'll just overview the text now and then hop right in. Yeah, that's exactly why. Before we get to what you found out, the VODs being autosaved to YouTube is the main reason why I decided what platform what would go to. But what did you hear? Tell me about what you heard while I go through the text for this. AS Doom released on the 16th of February 1995 by Andy Shepard. That's probably what the AS comes from. Welcome to AS Doom. 9 new levels for registered Doom. Effectively a whole new episode. The files are in that are in this archive are all that you need to extend your enjoyment of Doom for many, many hours. So zip files are sometimes called zip archive files. So people sometimes will refer to zip files as an archive. I'm sure there are a lot of people that didn't know that. It took me a second to click into that when I read it. To click in to realize that's what it meant. But let's see. As I put the levels together in AS Doom, I was particularly keen to put the tension and fear back into playing Doom. There are some places where even I get uneasy, and I know where everything is. If you have access to a modem, let me know how you think I got on. See contact me offer below. Alright. So earlier today I was on YouTube and a video popped in your feed about Wolf 3D being ported to the SMS Sega Master System. However, that project that is doing the SMS thing isn't just SMS. It's actually for a whole bunch of Z80 based systems. Wow. SMS is Sega Master System, right? In this context. So let's see. It's been a while since I launched DSDA Doom. It's been like 2 months. Cancel. Yeah. I have a Sega Master System. I do not have any cartridges with it. But they're built-in games. in the Sega Master System. So I have one controller, and I also have, what is it called? The Sega Control Stick, which is I had to move my chair to see, but it is essentially a joystick, like a full-size big joystick that you gotta move with your hand. Okay. Let's see if it detects this. So this is where we were last time. What did you say? So the main development is being done for the SMS and SG-1000. Yeah, Sega System before the Sega Master System, using a similar architecture. And if I recall correctly, SG-1000 ROMs can run on the Sega Master System. I don't know if the cartridges can fit. I'm gonna... Real quick, I'm just gonna turn the SDA down. Actually, I'm gonna turn down the MIDI synth a little bit. And I'm gonna turn the SDA down a little bit. Anyways. A plug and play? No, it's not a plug and play. It's just another controller called the control stick. Yeah, I know that you can, like, somehow SG-1000 games are compatible with the Master System. I'm not 100% sure how. Like, I haven't seen an SG-1000 cartridge, but I know basically the ROMs will run. Do I have a... No. Are these doors? I think they're doors. It has been a couple months, so I am a little lost. Any weapons? This might be one of those where they did not think about pistol starting. That might be the issue, so... So the carts for the SG-1000 will run on the Master System, however, it's only for the Japanese version due to the BIOS. And cart slot changes. I see. Oh. Please be a secret in here, no? I didn't know Master System cartridges were different in Japan. I know that the Master System was released under a different name first, and it looked very different. And then they redesigned it in Japan, like, which became the version that was released internationally as well. Because I know there were basically two different Japanese Master Systems, and one of them looked very different and had a different name, but was effectively a Master System in every bit of spec, and could play Master System and could run Master System cartridges no problem. Like, it was just the exact same system, different name. That. What do you find funny? Do tell. the exact same thing with their portable console twice, because yeah, the Game Gear is a Master System. Like, you can buy an adapter that's essentially... Yeah, exactly. The Game Gear was essentially a Master System, which I love. I love the fact that it's essentially a Master System, and you can buy, like, a little cartridge adapter that lets you play Master System games on your Game Gear, and vice versa. You can buy a little cartridge adapter that lets you play Master System games, Game Gear games on your Master System, which is funny to me. It's really cool, though. They found me. Good God, they found me. I don't know how, Marty, but they found me. Shit. I died. I'm gonna cheat real quick. Just because I wanted to get back here. Which is actually a brilliant move, because then your devs already know how to program for the hardware. Like, the devs, like, it's a brilliant move, because then the devs already know how to program for that hardware. Although, the only caveat for that being is the Nomad did not have any, like, games specifically made for it. It was specifically marketed as a portable Genesis, rather than... Yeah, exactly. Which means if you make architecture that developers were already familiar with, then they would be more likely to keep using it, because they know what it is. Which is probably why... Genesis controllers worked on the Master System, which is why Master System controllers were designed to be similar to 2600 controllers. In terms of, like, pinouts, like, you know how you can put a Genesis or Master System controller into a 2600 to use it as a controller? That's probably why they did it, just because of familiarity for anyone who made third-party hardware, because if you make third-party hardware, that means people are buying that console to play games with it. So you've already made money, so you might as well let people make money with third-party hardware, especially if you can get them to ask for a license to do it. SG-1000 Master System, we're using a Z80, which has been used in the Specky. And have been on the market for years, yeah. Who made the Z80? Was it Motorola? I feel like it was Motorola, or Texas Instruments. I'm gonna die a lot in this level, I know it. That looks pretty cool, but what's over here? Zylog? I've never heard of Zylog. It was loosely based on the 8080, which probably, yeah. Which would have been extremely familiar to a lot of developers. But yeah, you work with architecture that developers are familiar with. They will want to use that hardware. What is this? That's why the Z80 made it. Oh. Was made the way it was, as it was kind of doing what Moss did back when trying to rip off an existing chip, but just being different enough. Right, they were trying to rip off, what, the 6502? Sweet lord, this reminds me of a secret Wolfenstein level where there was just like, was it like 15 grosses or something? Thank you! Oh, it needs the middle one. Okay, everybody pile up around here. Yeah, just spread out so I can get in here. No. Yeah, hi, can you? No? You folks just gonna let me squeeze around here? Thank you. Oh, Moss made the 6502. What was I thinking? Right, I was thinking, for some reason I was thinking, oh yeah, it was Commodore chips and they knocked somebody off. They knocked off Moss. That's what I was thinking of. I'm gonna run out of ammo. All because the mapper assumed that I... That's right, Commodore bought Moss. I don't have the ammo. Good lord! What is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? I didn't save, did I? Oh. Honestly, okay. The mapper clearly expects that I already have a rocket launcher and a plasma rifle. Is there some kind of like ID choppers equivalent to those things? Like, because you know ID choppers gives you the rocket launcher. Is there some kind of equivalent to ID choppers? Because clearly the dev expects me to have had, or the mapper expects me to have, there's not. Because, like, it's clear that I'm expected to have it. And I don't want to just, like, blanket IDKFA. Or IDFA. But honestly, I might have to. Because clearly the mapper was expecting me to get this far with those weapons. Yeah, I might have to die and just IDFA. Seriously? Yeah, I might have to. What do you think, Bread? You're the deciding vote, should I? Because at some point we died, and I lost that in the last stream. So... maybe he did. Alright, I'm gonna load and then IDFA. Because... yeah, clearly I was supposed to have these. Because I did before, and the mapper assumes you do have them. So yeah. Well, idgames 2 does not accept uploads anymore. So that's probably why. It was primarily for Quake. And now, if you want to get Quake and Quake 2 related content, there's Quadicted, which does have their own FTP archive. So that's probably the reason it is rarely discussed. Yeah, fair, because what's the, because there was a demos archive that is no longer active. And people still use the name of that. Is it like Compet N or something like that? Competin'? It's something basically like that, and I can't remember the name. Yeah, Competin'. I think it did come back recently or something like that in the last couple of years. Honestly, I need to pay better attention to, like, the community news in the forums. Because I barely check Doomworld, and I should. Also, quick question, Brett. Does my username have a pair of 1s after it, or did I already update that? Did I fix that? It's updated? Perfect. Alright. If anybody uses Doomworld on a regular basis, my username on Doomworld is exactly the same as it is on YouTube. So definitely go over there and drop a follow, and I will try to use it more often. And those of you who don't know what Doomworld what Doomworld is, it is literally a forum. It is just the most popular forum in the community. A lot of people have kind of spread out to Discord now, and we do have a Discord of our own. If you just want to look in the description there, it's right there. But yeah. It should be towards the bottom if you're looking for it. Yeah, basically. Although a lot of them, like, nowadays most people use Doomworld just for community projects and showing what they've made. I think that's pretty much the main use. What's the O? Did you realize something, or did I say something that I should not have said? I probably slipped on a word. Something over the last couple weeks that's kind of odd about the Doom 2 intermission. Definitely post it in the Discord, and if there's a way to explain it, do your best. I would love to hear about it. I should probably fucking save. Yeah, I have all the time in the world to back up. This section reminds me of the Aliens TC. Unless you're a massive Giger fan, that's fair. It does look kinda Giger. The transition screen for Doom 2. It definitely does. Like, I could totally see it as like an HR Giger thing. The one that's all like the flesh and the skulls and stuff, I could see that. There's something specific you noticed about it, really? Yeah, post about it real quick and I will check it out later. It's so hard to see. Yeah, it's so hard to see down here. I don't like this. This hurts my eyes. And apologies if this hurts anyone else's eyes as well. There are 4... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so there's 8 of the internal layers here. And we're already on the 3rd. So, 5 left? And the only reason I'm going down every single hall is just because I can't see all the way down. Like, the stripes that make up the lights make it so hard for me to see. Especially when it flickers like this. I cannot see. Where we are? Okay. Like, I can't see more than like two of these down. So I can see to the end now, but I can't see to the end over there. Just because this is so bad on my eyes. 1, 2, so yeah, I can, so 3. We'll say 3. So I can see to about here, and then after that it's just a mess of pixels for my eyes. Which is why I'm going all the way down here. Awesome, I'd love to see that. I will have a look at it after stream. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. So I'm gonna go out on a whim here and say that there aren't any more monsters in the maze. So we can just kind of go down like this. Yeah, I don't see any. So that's a clever trap. I like that trap. So one of these must have a key, right? None of these have a key. Then what in the hell was I doing? Unless there's a portion I did not see. No. So what was the point in going here? Plot twist, there wasn't one. Ow. Oh, we can save my eyes, thank God. Ow! That, that was painful. That was really painful. How fucking dare you? Fun fact about the Soul Sphere, do tell. You make a post and do one of those without so small a niche, but you didn't. Ah. The Soul Sphere will actually take health. Huh. That's interesting. Like, will it drop it back to 200? That's interesting. Like, if I recall correctly, if you place down too many armor bonuses at once, then the checker that sees if you post it, then the thing in the code that checks to see how many you have will think that you've only got one, or for the limiter will think you've only gotten one, but you haven't. You've gotten way more. So, if I recall correctly, I did not pick up the BFG, so we will not be using the BFG. I will look at that in a second. So I wonder if the thing with the armor bonuses also works with the health potions? God, the plasma rifle is so loud. I'm sorry, you can't hear me. But I wonder if the thing with the armor bonuses is the same as with the health potions. And that's probably how you get up there. This can be observed easily in the total conversion hackaxe, as the Megasphere replacement gives the player 400 health. If you pick up the Soul Sphere replacement, it will drop your health down. Interesting. I should probably save. Figured that out the hard way playing Hackex. Oh no. So what happens if you pick up the equivalent of the potions and you're above 200? Does it do anything? You know, I barely notice Doom's horizontal auto-aim, but when it's obvious, it is obvious, and it was very obvious for a shot back there when the guy was over here. Okay, there's the blue. So I wonder where the red is, because... Okay, let me turn off IDDT. No. Oh, that's right, the red is in the fountain. I remember that from last time. But yeah, we've seen almost everything except for what's behind the... Let's get back in here and then save. Yeah, I'm not sure how we get to the fountain, especially since there are no teleporters that we have encountered. Hello, what's going on up there? It's like more has opened, or I just never got to take a look. Okay, I am curious though. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna open up Builder real quick and just drag it in. No, we're not gonna update right now. But we are gonna look in Doom Builder. It is E1M6. So how do we get... Oh! Okay, we get on these things. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. Also, did Builder pop up? I didn't notice. Did it pop up on the stream? Because most of the, most of everything I had to redo from scratch for, YouTube. For when I was... Because I found out about, scene collections, which basically means that you can have a different set of scenes and a different set of stream output settings depending on, yeah. Okay, we've got all of them. But yeah, you can have a different set of... You can have a what's called a stream profile, I believe, or a profile in OBS, which allows you to have a different set of settings, including where your stream is going to. Tell me the results of the investigation. I'm on a little bit of a tangent, and I will read it after. So which tells you... So you can set the settings differently depending on what you're doing. For example, different stream keys for different platforms and different configurations. And then there's also scene collection, which means you can have different sets of scenes, so that way they don't interfere with each other. You have determined that health bonuses have the exact same effect as the soul sphere. That is a shame. So now we are steps from the end. We have gotten all the kills and secrets. Now it gives us the computer map. Okay, that's lame. We are an hour in, really? So we might only be able to play this time. Which is fine because it is a map set. So, stream today is only going to be 90 minutes. Just because, like, we usually spring for 2 to 3 hours, but this time it's only going to be 90 minutes. Mostly because it is the first time streaming to YouTube. Why am I using this against fucking pinkies? Anyways, it is our first time streaming to YouTube, so I thought a shorter stream would be best, just in case of, like, technical hitches. But so far, no technical hitches. 98 enemies. Can I... No? I betcha that switch is gonna lower that, no? Or you know what the mapper might have done? The mapper might have, what was I gonna say? The mapper might have just raised them to the top. So that's one thing I forget about. In vanilla, I guess, once you get the chainsaw, as soon as you start, pressing 1 twice will not get you to the fists again, until you get the berserk. Maybe the way to get up there is on here, then we get up here, and then there we go. Hi there. Well, there's a reason for that. Do tell. True, the chainsaw is better than bare fists, but if I were trying to look for shoot secrets, let's say, secrets in which it opens via shooting at the wall, then I would prefer to use the fist rather than the chainsaw just because of the noise. I don't know if you agree. But yeah, generally the chainsaw is in fact better than the bare fist. Outside of that situation. I like these little pathways on the floor. All light up like a movie theater. It would be even cooler if the rest of the room were dark. That would be cool. And it would feel like movie theater guiding lights. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, when they're thinking of when thinking of that in Doom 1, it's because it didn't have G1 operation. It didn't? I swear it did. I thought it did. I was always convinced that it had G1 operation. And they aren't going to make such a minuscule change for Doom 2 when they did add that. Huh. I always thought that the fist had G1 operation. I thought all damage did. If you hit the wall, that was a G1. I always thought so. I always thought it would, no matter the weapon, I always thought it would trigger. Maybe I should launch in Chocolate Doom and just make a no, that's not what you mean, really. In Doom 1, there's literally no operation, no line operation that is activated by hit scan. None? The G1 is not a thing in Doom 1. Ah! Until Ultimate Doom. Because Ultimate Doom had every single thing that was, or every single line and sector action that was added by Doom 2. So now we do have the BFG, so we can use the BFG that I cheated in. Okay. Who knows what that did? This level is pretty cool. Hey, we're back around at the start. Very nice. Good job, Mapper. You have just jaquaid your dungeon. Very nice. Or, I guess that is one step in jaquaying the dungeon. That is not every step in jaquaying the dungeon, but it is... It is the most well-known step of jaquaying the dungeon. Oh, and this is lowered now. Very... Ooh, that's cool. That's nice. Wait, what the fuck? Did I not go through here? But no, I did. So... Now the door opens. So, Jaquaying a dungeon is a phrase that comes from D&D. There's essentially a guide, or there's... It essentially means to do things to your dungeon to make it similar to dungeons made by... or made in adventure modules by Janelle Jaquay. And she is considered to be one of the best old school Doom dungeon designers. Or not Doom, Dungeons and Dragons dungeon designers. And I guess, and I don't know if intentionally or not. That reminds you. I don't know if intentionally or not, but a lot of stuff from D&D dungeon design can transfer over to Doom. But, fun fact, Janelle Jaquay, famous in Doom or Dungeons and Dragons circles, old school Dungeons and Dragons circles, her wife made Sega Saturn Doom. Sega Saturn Doom was the one that had the atrocious manager, right, who thought that image scans were good enough and basically done. Was that the one with the bad manager and she had to basically program it from scratch? Or am I thinking of Jaguar Doom? Because one of those two Dooms was a nightmare to make. And the only... that was 3DO Doom. Okay, so... Janelle Jaquay's wife made 3DO Doom. And so that's a nice little connection between Doom and D&D right there. Fuck. Yeah, I see both of you. We're just gonna do that for 2 minutes? Actually, it's gonna be like 3 hits. There we go. Yeah, so... what now? Oh, we can come back up here. Is there more to do? No, there's 2 monsters. Unfortunate about the situation she was dealt, but she's basically a legend right there, because she was dealt a bad hand and did something compared to what she was given. She did something pretty amazing with it, even if the port is not great, but it's great considering how she started. Right, didn't Carmack want a specific way to do it, and the people who were making Saturn Doom have a more efficient way of doing it? So I think... oh, maybe there's an exit switch right here? Ah, okay. And that's the end of the episode. Very nice. That was fun. That was fun. Aside from the bit where it kind of assumed what weapons you had, I'd be willing to give it like a low 4 out of 5, I think. Yeah. I think I'd be able to give this a low 4 out of 5. That was a lot of fun. I will put the warning, though, in the text document that if you die, it expects you to have the weapons you lost from death. If you die and pistol start, it expects you to still have those weapons. Or I could say, warning, don't pistol stop, or, yeah. And Carmack decided no. And yeah, yeah. So yeah, warning, don't pistol start. Expects you. It is designed expecting. Its design expects continuous play. There. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Because it's only been like an hour and 10 minutes. So we'll go to the next page. Jail.wad deathmatch. Not deathmatch. Yeah, pull up the tweet and yeah. Early joke wad. Okay, so nasty r2.zip by Ross Melgren. Nasty second release. I don't think I saw nasty one. Uh oh, this is a full. Yeah, no, we will. Uh, I guess we will be stopping here and seeing that next time. So this is a lot more shorter one. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, show the direct quote because I won't be pulling up Twitter on stream anymore. Non-perspective correct quad warping is very ugly for first-person architecture. In hindsight, it still might have been better. I hated the offline texture swim and integral quadverts, but in hindsight, I should have let experiment. Yeah, because if I recall correctly, after a certain point, the Doom maps were essentially the same. Holy shit! How did I not see that? There's a Dario Casali map right there, and a Dario Casali map right there. Oh, that's going to be exciting. But yeah, we'll get to that next time. But this one's deathmatch, so we'll have to. Actually, you know what? It's a Casali map. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Um, yeah, Jail.wad, released on February 17th, 1995 by Dario Casali. Lots of time went into making this level not only a joy to look at, but a joy to deathmatch in. Early Casali. Yeah, that's exciting. It is fairly simple design and has been used in both 2 and 4 player matches. There are monsters because I like them in deathmatch sometimes. It is called Jail.wad because I originally started with the aim to make a prison yard or something, but it changed as I went on. Let's see, Anonymous gave it 3 stars out of 5. This ancient Gasali map is decent considering its age. Even though it's supposed to be a deathmatch level, the monster placement is just as challenging as any of his other works. It's more playable in single player than deathmatch. Okay. But be warned that there is no exit switch, and several places you can get stuck. Let's try it out. That is so cool. That's exciting. Okay. Is it for Doom 2? It is for Doom 2. So we'll just do it. Doom 2 right there. Wait a minute. I fucked that one up. Let's do that again. You're gonna go look for Quake total conversions. Do you mean total conversions made for Quake, or total conversions that look like Quake? Oh, jeez. $53 monsters. I woke up the Archvile. Total conversions for Quake. Not really a TC, but I quite like Arcane Dimensions. Oh god. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna die, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. There's a weapon. Good luck. I thought it was a cool trap. I don't know, it's like turrets. It's like his TNT maps, or late plutonium, or some of the later plutonium maps, where there were just like turret chain gunners, you know? Ooh, where does this take? We probably won't finish this. But I just... yeah. Well, it was a very early thing to do. I think we're stuck. Because Deathmatch 2.0. But it was a very early thing to do with deathmatch levels. Often they would use enemies as a form of, whatchamacallit, as a kind of way to distract you during deathmatch. Okay. Actually, I might leave it here. Yeah. Maybe we'll explore this another day, but for now, I think we'll leave it here. So, this was the first YouTube stream. Thank you all so much for watching. We will be back later this week. I think, what did I put on my schedule? Thursday. If you want to get stream announcements, I totally forgot to do Twitter this time, but there will be the Twitter of @JoshTheNESNerd1. And then, of course, it'll be the Discord. That's all in the description, by the way. And we're also doing variety streams on Twitch where we will be playing completely different games, and that'll be Monday night and Tuesday night this week. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Links to all the information is in the description. I love having a description now on YouTube. That's very nice. I won't be putting this in the text file, but yeah. Having a description minimizes the need for the bot. But yeah, information about the archive playthrough, information to see or information to see more of my shenanigans. All of that is in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. And have a good one. Bye for now.